Okay. So question is asked to draw isometric drawing of this rectangular plane ABCD by taking O as an origin. O is origin means your rectangular plate, it is rested on a HRP at this point O. Suppose this is your plane ABCD. Okay, now it is rested at this point and it is kept like this. Okay, so we have to draw this isometric drawing of this rectangular plane. As I have told you, in isometric drawing, vertical dimension remains vertical, and length will be inclined at 30 degree on one side and depth will be inclined at 30 degree on opposite direction. Okay, so first mark this dimension. So this will be height and this will be suppose width. Height and width. So height dimension always remains vertical. So how to draw? First, draw the reference line. First, draw the horizontal line. Then mark this point as a O. Okay, mark this point as a O. Then AB dimension 25. So this point is our A. So this is A and this is this dimension B. Vertical dimension remains as it is. Okay. Then this dimension is width. Suppose O is here, you are looking in this dimension. Okay. So on which side you have to mark this length or the width? On your right side. Okay. And on the dimension except height, this will be inclined at 30 degree. So through point O, draw a line inclined at 30 degree. So this angle is always remember 30 degree. Okay. As it is the isometric drawing, take the length. How much? It is 50 mm. So A, next point D. B already we have marked. Okay. So O, AB vertical dimension remains as it is. That is the vertical dimension 25. AD inclined at 30 degree because O is on your left side. Then we have to mark DC. Okay, so it is 25 mm in upward direction. So this is C and join B and C. Understood? So height dimension, these dimensions remains as it is, height, and this dimension width will be inclined at 30 degrees. So this is isometric drawing of a rectangular ABCD. Simple one. All of you understood? समजलं सगळ्यांना? जे vertical dimension आहे ते vertical राहणार and width dimension, that will be inclined at 30 degrees. Okay. Now draw second figure. Same rectangular plane it is given, but now it is changed. Its origin is now changed. Origin is now on at a point D. Origin काय आहे केला आपण चेंज केला D बाजूला. Meaning is that in the first case this is ABCD. I have in the first case origin is here, so I have tilted your object like this. Now I have changed this origin. Now origin is here on this side, so object will be now like this. Okay, so now remember, as O is here and width is on your left side, so in that case we have to now mark the width on your left side. Okay, see it. In the same figure, or draw separate figure. In your drawing, draw the second problem. Only here origin is changed. Origin is at now point D. And this is, remember, front view. In both these cases, front view it is given. So, start the second drawing. First, draw horizontal line. Okay. Then, anywhere, mark this point D. D, or here O is origin. Okay. Now, same thing. Here, your object, it is raised at point D. CD, it is a vertical dimension. AB, it is a vertical height. Okay. So, there will not be change. So, draw this vertical dimension at the same point. Vertical. There will not be change in direction. See. So this is 25 mm. So mark this 25 mm here. So this point is CD. Okay. As O is here, width is on our left side. We have to mark this width on your left side inclined at 30 degrees. So here through point D or origin, draw a line inclined at 30 degrees. And so this is D point, this is C point, so this point will be A. Again mark the vertical height. This point will be B and join this. Okay, same figure. पण origin change केल्यामुळे काय फरक आला बघितला? And this angle is 30. So height dimension remains vertical, width will be inclined at 30. Understood? समझला? If you have any problem, please ask me. Okay. Now take third example. Now in first two cases we have assumed that this is the front view. Okay, this is the front view of a rectangular plane. Now we will consider the top view. Same plane is there. It is a two-dimensional. It doesn't have a thickness, or we will assume that a unique thickness, negligible thickness. Okay. Now same diagram is given, but now This is suppose top view. Same diagram delay, but now it is a not front view, but now it is a top. And we have to draw isometric view of this isometric drawing of this horizontal plane. लक्षात आलं ना? आता मी एक्झाम्पल हे असं दिलं. ओके, सो दिस इज अ टॉप व्ह्यू. फ्रंट व्ह्यू मध्ये काय दिसेल? प्लेन वन सिंगल लाईन दिसणार. ओके, नाउ वी हॅव टू ड्रॉ आयसोमेट्रिक ड्रॉइंग ऑफ दिस हॉरिझॉन्टल रेक्टँग्युलर प्लेन. थर्ड फिगर काढा. नाउ हियर सेम फिगर. नाउ here this will not be height dimension. If this is the width, now this will be the depth, because this plate doesn't height thickness nahi hai त्या plate ला. How to draw? So this is the top view of a plate. जर ऐसा फ्रंट व्यू दिला असेल तर कसं वाटणार? प्लेन सिंगल लाइन. Here AB and here CD. And top view is rectangle. Okay. And suppose O is here, given here at this point. So observe that this is a top view of a rectangular plate. It doesn't have a thickness or the height. The two dimensions are width and depth. Means horizontal dimension. Height dimension नाही आहे. म्हणजे सगळ्या lines isometric drawing मध्ये 30 ला inclined line देणार. There is no vertical dimension. Okay, see here. So again same. First draw horizontal line anywhere, then mark this point O here, then through point O on the both sides draw a line inclined at 30 degrees. On one side we have to mark the width, and on the other side we have to mark depth. 30, 30. So O is given at A point. So width is 50 mm. So you can take the width directly from the front view or by the scale. Mark on this side. So this point is now A, this point is now D. Okay, so I have marked the width. Upon that mark AD width mark it. What about this dimension? Now this is, remember, this is the depth. This is not vertical dimension height. So it must be inclined at 30 degrees. So as we have marked the width on your right side, mark the depth on your left side. So this is how much? 25. So mark depth on your left side, line inclined at 30 degrees. So this point will be B. So we have marked this AD and AB. Okay. Now another point will be saying this is again, this is the depth dimension. So it must be on your left side. Okay. So here same thing. Either you can draw the line inclined at 30 degrees through point D, or see directly take dimension from here, that is 25 mm, mark arrow on this side, then take the width or length from this diagram and mark. So A, B, C, D. So here, this is the width dimension, and this will be depth and depth. So when top view is given, there is no height dimension. So all these two dimensions, that is the width or length and depth, will be horizontal. There is no vertical line in this isometric drawing. Okay. Now, if you have understood, same figure now in your drawing, draw whole figure. Now I have changed the origin at point B. What will be the change in the isometric drawing? Kadababu, try yourself. What will be the change in the isometric drawing? Now try yourself. In your drawing, now draw yourself and show me. Now here I have changed the origin. No. Completed? Yes. Remember, we are drawing the isometric drawing, not isometric projection. So we have to use the true line. Rishikesh.
Yes, yes, sir.
Completed? So, when now O is here, so what will be the change now? So, now we have to mark the width or length on your left side and mark the depth on your now right side. So, here. I can draw horizontal line. Mark O here anywhere. Now this point is now D. Okay. Now through point O, draw lines inclined at 30 degrees. So at point O, take O point and through point O, draw the lines inclined at 30 degrees. So you may have noticed there is no other line except vertical lines and lines inclined at 30 degrees. Okay. Now, see, now as my origin is on my left side here, so we have to mark the width on leg or length on your left side. Okay. So Take the width 50 mm and mark it here. So this point will be A. Okay, A and D. So here, as my origin is on right side, I have marked the width on my left side. Then which dimension is remaining? This is depth dimension. This is 25 mm. So take this 25 mm and mark on your right side. So here I have marked the width dimension on left side and I have marked the depth on my right side. Okay. Then I have marked 3 points A, D, and this point is C. So only B point is remaining. Now to point A, mark the distance 25 mm, inclined at 30 degree. Then take this 50 mm. So now you can see it. As origin is at right corner, I have marked the width on my left side. So these are width dimension and these are depth. So you can see here, what is the change in isometric drawing when you change the origin. If origin is at your left side, mark the width on the right side, opposite direction. If suppose the origin is at your left side, mark width or length on your right side. So understood? Samala? Okay. Now, we have learned how to convert isometric drawing of a simple plane figure. Okay. Now, suppose three-dimensional object is given. Okay. So, width is 50 mm. Height is 20 mm. Suppose this is a front. Okay. And top view is given. Okay, so now we'll learn how to draw isometric drawing of a three-dimensional object. So this one rectangular plate is given. So this is front view. Length is 50 mm, height is 20. Okay, so when your problem is given, first mark which are height dimension and which are, so this dimension is height, these dimensions supposed to be marked as a length, and this dimension will be depth. जे काय डायमेन्शन दिलं असेल ते हाइट लेंथ डेप्थ मार्क करा. Okay, now suppose our origin is given at this corner. We have to convert this three-dimensional object into isometric drawing. Okay, now we have to convert this orthographic drawing into isometric drawing. So when your drawing is given, two views will be given. So this is front view, this is top view. Carefully see where origin is given. Origin is given here at your left side, means I have to mark the length on your right side. So how to start? So same thing. Mark a line, horizontal line. Now try to visualize this object. How this object will be seen. किंवा हा ऑब्जेक्ट डोळ्यासमोर कसा असेल. हा तुम्ही डोळ्यासमोर आणा आणि एक सिंपल रफ फिगर एका कॉर्नरला काढा तुम्ही. How this object will be seen. If you have your imagination, जर इमॅजिनेशन होत असेल तर एक साइडला एक रफ फिगर काढून ठेवा. हा ऑब्जेक्ट कसा असेल. So this object is like this. हा object हा square block आहे, but similar to this one. हे असा एक ब्लॉक आहे. We have to show its dimension. Front view मध्ये हा असा आहे आणि टॉप व्ह्यू मध्ये हा असा दिला. Okay, so front view is like this. So this is your height dimension, this is the length dimension, this is the height dimension, and this is the top view, and origin is now given here, means your object is rested like this. Okay, now start. So how to visualize? So here one step. Always remember. First, draw the face which is rested on your ground or bottom surface. So first, draw the bottom surface, then mark the height from all these four corners. Okay. So this is your top surface. This is your bottom surface, and all the four corners. This is the height. Okay. So see. O is given here. Okay. So if you are used to, I will mark top surface. I will mark as A, B, C, D. In your drawing also mark this top corner A, B, C, D. Top surface. Of this surface A, B, C, D, and bottom one 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the top view, A and 1 will be overlap. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. Understood? इस पर थोड़ा problem है. So this is one idea. Try to visualize your object. Say at the bottom. So which are the height dimension? Which are the width dimension? Which are the depth dimension? Okay. So first we will complete the bottom surface 1, 2, 3, 4. O is given here. So I have to mark the length on my right side. Okay. So anywhere, first mark your O here. Okay. Then draw the lines inclined at 30 degrees on both sides, as it is a three-dimensional object. Okay. So mark the lines inclined at 30 degrees. Now, as O is at your left side, so first mark that here I have to mark the width dimension or length dimension on my right side, depth dimension on my left side, and height dimensions always remains vertical. Okay. So mark width or length on your right side. Mark the depth dimension or mark depth on your left side. So O is given here. So first dimension, that is the width or length 50 mm. So mark this 50 mm on your right side. So I have started from bottom surface. So this point will be 1. And this point will be 4. Object is rested here. So at the bottom, which is point 1. So I have marked this point 1 and 4. See in the top view. Now next dimension is depth dimension 30 mm. So mark the depth dimension. So here I am on the length dimension, and here I am on the depth dimension. Okay. I am completing. See here. I am completing this. Your object is kept like this. Okay. So first, what I have done, I have marked this length on my right side. I have marked the depth on my left side. So I have completed 1 point, 4 point, and this point 2 point. Then I have to mark this point 3. Okay. So through point 2, again you have to draw the line inclined at 30 degree, and 2.4 again I have to draw the line inclined at 30 degree. Instead of that, use your compass. Take the dimension from your drawing or from this mark dimension. So this is 50 mm. So take 2 point and draw this arc. Then take this 160 mm. Take 4 as a center, mark this. Or through point 4, you have to draw the line inclined at 30 degrees. So this point 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, draw with a faint line. We have to show the visibility here. Some surface will be overlap or hidden. That we have to erase at the end. So I have completed bottom surface of this object. That is the width and depth. Still height we have to mark. Okay, up to this step. Anybody has a problem? Problem hai ka? You can ask me. Okay, so I have marked this width or length, and this is the depth. Now see in the front view. Front view is height is 20 mm through each corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Height dimension remains as it is. So through all these 4 corners, draw vertical lines, faint lines. As height dimension always remains vertical. So through all 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, draw the vertical lines. Then height is how much? 20 mm. So mark the height 20 mm from all these 4 corners. So mark the height to all the 4 corners, and now join the top surface. So this will be A, this will be B, this will be C and D. Top surface, bottom surface. Okay. If you have any problem, please ask me. Up to here, all of you have completed. So I have completed first bottom surface 1, 2, 3, 4. Then through each corner, I have marked the height 20 mm. Then I have completed top surface A, B, C. So please someone give me a feedback whether you have completed or not. Yes, Vikas, Sahil, Rishikesh, completed. Okay. I think all of you have completed up to this stage. Now there is one assumption or convention that dotted lines or a visible or hidden part, the part which is not seen by our eyes, is not shown. In orthographic, we have to show by dashed line, dotted line. But in isometric, the part which is not visible, erase it. Don't show by dotted line. Okay. So what do I have to do? If this is the object, okay, object type like this. Now say me, tell me, its bottom surface is not visible to you. Same diagram is here. Top surface is visible, but the edges which are at the back are not visible, so erase it. Don't show by dotted line. So this edge will not be seen, top surface will be seen. This edge will not be seen, erase it, which is at the back. So this edge, erase it. This is erase it. So this is your final answer. So this is your final object. This is the actual shape of your object. तुमच्या डोळ्यानं तो ऑब्जेक्ट हा असा दिसणार. Only show the important dimension, that is the length. Here, in case of isometric, all dimensions are not shown. Only important 3 dimensions are shown. So here, total length, total width, total height. So height 20 mm, length 50 mm, and depth is 30. Show only 3 dimensions.